The 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Kia.
Welcome, everybody. Tension running high here prior to Game 6 of this Round 2 series. Ernie Johnson and Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We don't have any tension here, but certainly there is tension heading in to this next game of the playoffs. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Boston Celtics as they go up against the Washington Wizards in their house, the Verizon Center. And guys, for the Wizards, they came out flat in Game 5 and got run off the floor. After that embarrassing showing, they're dead set on avoiding a repeat tonight. Tonight's game, a do-or-die Game 6. Shaq, you've been in a number of games like this one before. How do you prepare?
Well, first of all, you can't start making drastic changes at this point. You have to keep doing what has got you there. Each player knows they got to do, Ernie. Got to go out there and maintain your FOD.
Your FOD?
And that's not short for food, Ernie. It stands for focus on details.
Ooh, I understand. But I was more into, like, what time do you get up in the morning on a game like this?
I don't get up because I don't go to sleep.
Ooh. But how can you be at your best if you're not getting any sleep the night before?
Because the best doesn't need sleep.
Okay, so when do you have breakfast on the day of a game as big as this one?
When you throw the ball in the air, that's my breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Thanks for giving me a straight answer. Kenny, go ahead.
Well, I'm hungry right now, Ernest, but I'll tell you what.
What, for some FOD?
Some FODD. And I'll tell you, you know what that is?
FOD.
That's right. Focus on details and direction. Because one thing that you have to do in this is understand what's going on out there and win every quarter and play it quarter by quarter, and then you'll be okay.
Nice, Kenny.
It's about time to take you courtside. I know you can't wait. Shaq can't wait. Kenny can't wait. I can't wait. Kevin Harlan can wait.
Of the Eastern Conference semifinals here. Welcome back to the postseason action. It's heating up, folks. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. We've got the Boston Celtics taking on Washington. Taking a look at Washington. It's a win or stay home as they look to keep their raucous crowd to help propel them to a final Game 7 on enemy ground.
A must-win game for them, no doubt. But playing in front of that home crowd, they have every bit of confidence that they can win this game and shift some of the pressure if they can force a Game 7.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Jay Crowder out there with Amir Johnson. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Morris drops them both.
We've seen it time and time again. Marksmanship from the line.
And Boston has possession. They're coming off a great victory on Wednesday.
Was not even close. I mean, they had points coming from all over the place.
Man, their strategy worked to perfection. Guys were getting great looks and then finishing strong.
Defense just not strong enough to throw him off his shot there. Sometimes it takes a little more effort to defend him down low.
Porter dishes the wall. Here's Morris. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
And the precision lead pass by a highly skilled playmaker.
And the Celtics with possession here. Outside Thomas, picked by Horford. Hit his foot, and it's whistled a kick. about 1 minute into the first. Nice ball movement by Boston. It's good. Johnson's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, listed at 6'9", Amir Johnson plays a lot bigger than that.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Scott Brooks did have a few minutes before the game tonight. I asked him if he thinks they can muster the energy and effort it takes to win 2 straight elimination games. He said, absolutely. We're not going to think about 2 games at once. We can't think about Game 7. We have to focus on tonight only. Well, that's a true coach, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Thomas against Wall. Passes to Gortat. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The Wizards have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. The Celtics have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Thomas passes to Johnson. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Almost, but it rolls out.
He had all the room in the world to get that up, but somehow blew it by rushing it just
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Now, here's Thomas. Horford up top. Outside Crowder. Back to Horford. And finished off by Horford.
Oh, nice look by Crowder, finding the open man.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Morris kicks to Beal. And it's sent back by Horford. Johnson dishes to Crowder. Here's Horford. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Horford's got 6.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
That defense was awful. That was just pathetic. He should not be that wide open right near the bucket.
Morris with the bucket.
Magnificent team play. Great timing on that bounce pass.
Boston trail. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Horford with the screen on Wall. Gortat with the steal. Now Wall. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. In the 3rd spot, Al Horford.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Smith checked in for Gortat. Kelly Oubre comes in for Porter. Bogdanovich is checked in for Beal. And it's Jennings in for John Wall. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Olynyk, he's checked in for Johnson. Brown comes in for Crowder. Smart's checked in for Avery Bradley. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. And it's Brown missing.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Kicks it out to Jennings. Morris a screen. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Oh, Kevin, he positioned himself perfectly and had all the room to drop that one in. Just couldn't get it to go.
Horford, no luck. Washington has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. From 12 feet out. That one, no good. And the Celtics going the other way now. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And they pick up 2.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. A free throw off from Horford.
And Horford, a pretty steady free throw shooter. I mean, he had a few down seasons, maybe due to those pectoral tears, but I tell you what, he's been right up there around 80%.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Here's Bogdanovich. from past the arc. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Celtics lead by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And a chance to hear from Bradley Beal. He came from a football family in St. Louis, but said his mother introduced him to the game of basketball at a young age.
She definitely put the ball in my hand. She's the one who taught me my form, my follow through, and still to this day, she yells at me if I miss a shot. So she's kind of a perfectionist, and she definitely taught me how to shoot. She can shoot it, and she still to this day thinks she can shoot better than me.
Maybe some other NBA players should be practicing with Bradley Beal's mom, because she has definitely honed something special into him.
To be sure. I'm just not sure some of the more delicate NBA egos could handle her trash talking once she beats them in a game of horse.
And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference Semis. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
And we've really seen them get out and establish a real nice rhythm offensively in this game.
Yeah, entering the game with a terrific strategy. The guys are working together, feeding off of one another. That's being reflected in the stat sheet and in the score.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Wizards 5 right now. Jennings out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Jason Smith. Then there's Oubre. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3, the small forward. Olynyk has the open look. And the 3 off target.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Oubre kicks to Jennings. Screen by Smith. Here's Beal. Rebounded by Smart.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
There's a good screen. Screen by Olynyk. Round kicks to Olynyk. With the shot. And it comes off the front of the rim.
That's the kind of shot you want him to take every time. He just happened to miss that time.
Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Well, yeah, and you have to give him credit, too. Makes the right read go straight to the rim.
Now here's Smart. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
With a guy as strong as Smart, tough to contain him without fouling. If you play straight up and down, he'll go right through you.
The Celtics have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one earlier. And that one falls for Smart. So for the Wizards, Gortat's checked in for Jason Smith. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's John Wall in for Brandon Jennings. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Boston. Isaiah Thomas comes in for Terry Rozier. Wizards trailed by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
It's Porter outside. Bradley with some nice D. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Smart kicks to Crowder. Thomas against Wall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries it from 19. Got a piece of it.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
And you know what? That won't show up in the stat sheet. It's showing good anticipation. Doesn't get the block. It pretty much had the same effect.
Here's Beal. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Bradley with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. Now here's Smart. Not a lot of room. Great D that time from Beal. Washington trailing. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. To the paint, here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam. Here's Thomas, banked in off the glass. Thomas got the lead up to 3 now for the Celtics.
If you're the defense, good luck at trying to stay in front of Thomas. The little man, uncanny with his ability to penetrate and finish inside.
Now here's Wall, looking for his first basket still in this one. Oubre kicks to Porter. 11 feet away. No good on the shot. Boston leading by 3. All going up court. Here's Bradley. Gortat with the rebound.
The defender stayed on him without fouling and did great work there.
Inside, Oubre. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Wizards have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. He misses the free throw. Markieff Morris is checked in for Washington and then for Boston. Horford comes in for Olynyk, and it's Johnson in for Crowder. And he's good on the second. The Celtics have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Thomas kicks to Horford. It's stolen by Wall. And now Wall running the floor all by himself.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Now here's Wall. And Gortat kicks to Beal. Outside, Wall. From the stripe. Again, the miss by Wall.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Smart passes to Thomas. For the 3. Rebound, Washington. To the inside. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Smart.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Washington shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. The Celtics making a switch here. And both free throws good for Beal. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Beal against Bradley. Picked by Horford. Bradley kicks to Rozier. From deep three-point range and released it in time, but it's off the mark. And we're through the first half of basketball here. And what's...
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Brad Stevens. Coach, what did you think of your team's energy in the first half?
I think the energy's fine. I thought we did look a little gassed at the end of that first stint for some of our starters, but I thought for the most part it was good.
Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We hope you're enjoying this round 2 conference semifinal. Looking at the Wizards, this series has been a hard-fought one. Tonight's game, no different. Trailing 3-2, their backs up against the wall, and we'll just have to wait and see if they have what it takes to force a Game 7. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Wizards.
Well, so far, they've taken care of their business here at home. It's something you might expect, but it's not a given. We'll see if they can keep that up in the second half.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
They did some good things, but not enough. They need to start being more assertive. Go harder to the rim. Generate some free throw opportunities at the very least. Do something.
That's it for halftime. We will see you and you too later. Now back to the action.
The dome of the U.S. Capitol building looking absolutely grand as we make our return to Washington, D.C. And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. We've seen Markieff Morris really having a great game.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Now, he's taking his time, not forcing anything, just getting his points within the flow of the offense.
Boston trailing. Second half underway. Here's who Brad Stevens got on the floor. Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Horford is out there with Johnson. And it's Crowder in at the 3 spot. Johnson dishes to Crowder. Nice open look, but it's no good. Washington shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Ball passes to Beal. Morris kicks to Beal. 6 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Horford.
Wow, the rim protection by Horford. I mean, Al Horford standing 6'10", always played bigger.
Boston shooting about 42% so far. Thomas dishes to Johnson. Picked by Horford. Pass to Bradley. Plenty of space. That one off the back iron and out.
You can bet if he's left open from there again, he's probably going to knock that one down.
Beal drives in. Yep, that one goes. Beal's got the first points to start out the 3rd quarter for the Wizards. Bradley passes to Thomas. Feeds it to Horford. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Total breakdown on defense there, but fortunately he missed out.
And Wall kicks to Morris, and it's Beal in the corner. Here's Wall. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Celtics will take it the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Boston making some changes. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Johnson. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Bradley. Thomas against Wall. Thomas kicks to Olynyk. Puts up a 3. Tries again. Crowder. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And you talk about a culture builder. Jay Crowder is a guy who is not content with losing ball games. He's a competitor, and that rubs off on his team.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And both free throws good from Crowder. Into the 3rd we go. 2 minutes in now. Wall dishes to Beal. Wall against Thomas. Tries it from 19. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist from Wall. Morris has got the lead up to 4 now for the Wizards. Outside Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. Baseline Jay on the way, and he gets it back. That doesn't go either for Thomas. Wizards leading by 4. Here's Porter. A stupendous finish in traffic. Porter's got his 2nd basket of the night.
They don't look as active on defense this half. They haven't been as sharp out there.
Nice ball movement by Boston. They set the pick. Screen by Olynyk. Thomas up top, covered by Wall. Thomas goes in, goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And you know, though Thomas is a smaller player, his size doesn't deter him from getting close to the basket. I mean, that's what you have to love about this kid.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. So for the Wizards, Smith checked in for Gortat. Bogdanovich comes in for Bradley Beal. And it's Jennings in for John Wall. Then for the Celtics, Brown is checked in for Crowder. And it's Rozier in for Isaiah Thomas. Now here's Jennings. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Over to the wing. Porter kicks to Smith. Pulls up on the wing. No good on that one. And it's Boston the other way. The dish now to Smart. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And Kelly Olynyk grew up in Toronto. In 7th grade, his family moved to Kamloops, British Columbia. He and Steve Nash are 2 notable players to come out that region.
And that one falls for Olynyk. No good on the second free throw. Wizards leading by 3. 1:09 left in the third quarter. Screen by Smith. To the middle. And it's sent back by Horford. And they're able to recover. Celtics trailed by 3. And finished off by Horford.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Jennings kicks to Bogdanovich. Morris inside. He's against Olynyk. It's deflected. Smart up top. Screen by Olynyk. Off the screen and slam dunk by Smart.
Attacking, Smart, rocking the rim.
Outside Jennings. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. And the Wizards lead by 1. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Wizards lead by 1. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And meanwhile, Coach Brad Stevens talking to his team.
Hey, bottom line is, good things are going to happen, bad things are happening. How you respond is the biggest key. Let's go.
And Brad Stevens moments ago focusing on what they can do now rather than worrying about what's already happened.
Yeah, this is all you can do. Put all of your energy into this moment. The past, the future, they don't matter.
And thanks for tuning in as we get back to the action of our broadcast here of Game 6. We've got Oubre. Jason Smith is out there with Gortat. It's Wall. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2 guard. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Now here's Bradley. He used that pick to get in close. 6 points for Johnson.
And that's the part of Horford's game that doesn't garner much attention. Great at setting screens to spring open his teammates.
There's a screen by Gortat. Here's Wall, and Washington again with the bucket.
Not really nice there. Poor technique on the screen, but savvy scoring move to save that trip down the floor.
Picked by Horford. Outside Brent. He feeds it to Horford. Gortat with the steal. And here we go, the Wizards fast break. Here's Oubre, rejected by Crowder.
Big defensive play by Crowder, snuffing him out there.
Rozier the pass to Johnson. There's the pick. He dishes it to Bradley. Rebound, Washington.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Well, that's just not wise to take that shot in that situation. He'll think better of it next time around.
Here's Bogdanovich. The baseline jam. Rebound by Johnson.
His offense remains mostly absent, but he still has been a team player in helping get them to lead.
Wall up top. Here's Gortat, and it's Gortat finishing it off.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
But it's surprising, Kev, to see so little urgency on the defensive side, especially with them losing this game right now.
Here's Bradley after the basket by Washington. Shot clock at 3. Busted. No good that time either. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Bogdanovich dishes the Wall. Takes it off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Washington lead.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
I mean, we know that this is a game of heart. He knew his man was bigger than him. No big story. He just calmly rose up, altered his body so that he could get the contact and put that shot up over him.
Here's Bradley. Following the basket by John Wall. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Oh, and that's what you expect from your star players. I mean, Horford turns it up, including coming through with the big key bucket.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Morris is checked in for Smith. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Oubre. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Bogdanovich. And the Celtics also making a change. Thomas is checked in. Now here's Beal. There's the feed to Wall. Wall missing again. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Thomas against Wall. Tipped away. Here's Horford. Busted. No good that time either.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Celtics trail by 4. Outside Brent. He kicks to Thomas. Elbow shot is on the way. Again, the miss by the Celtics. For Washington, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Beal can't get it to go. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Picked by Horford. Thomas kicks to Bradley. Back to Thomas. Johnson to screen. From downtown. Towards out with the rebound.
Shocking. He bricked out. That shot usually is money for him.
And they go to the intentional foul. A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
No time to spare. They need a bucket.
They need one quickly here, or it could be too late.
There's Thomas with the 3. Second shot opportunity. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Coming through in the clutch. Big bucket, now, John.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Now a timeout called by Boston. They trail by 4. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Thomas against Wall. And Thomas, here we go. And no good that time. Great D that time from Beal. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Ooh, a cutthroat effort at the line. That should put this one out of reach.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're down by 6. 7 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bradley passes to Thomas. Horford. And so it's the Wizards with the W. I think, Greg, they played with a little more of a relaxed demeanor tonight, knowing this was it, now or never.
And their season continues because of that, Kevin. How about forcing a Game 7? This is big, and it's going to be an intense battle. I cannot wait.
It'll be terrific. You're right. It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Now we'll send it up to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who is standing by for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, friends and neighbors. Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith as we move forward to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, John Wall.
Once again, John Wall proving that he has developed into one of the NBA's true superstars. The choices he makes with the basketball in his hands are so intelligent. Great job tonight. The smartest player on the floor tonight. He had the defense guessing all night long.
Bottom line, a must-win game. Home floor, he was the man. Love the intensity and the toughness he showed. When your back is against the wall and you can come through on a night like tonight, these are the performances that you are measured by.
And that'll signal the end of our NBA postseason coverage of round 2 for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, the rest of the 2K Sports crew, Ernie Johnson, good night, everybody.